Salutations, everybody. Salutations. I know this is a little impromptu live. You know, busy day today, busy day today. I got home. I said, you know what, man? There's a lot of Raider football going on, a lot of Equinox talk going on. What's up, everybody? What's going on, KT Raider? Daniel Malero, you, Bambino, my brother, Halo Raider, my brother from another, man. Anthony Estrada, salute. Sinister Rain, salute. Riso, 4-8, get wasted with your brother wasted. Brave Raider, my guy Rick, what's good with you? Yoshi Mitsu, my dude. Vladimir, I'm not going to say the rest. What it is, the Raider Equinox is definitely upon us. Linnell Walker, we got, yeah, man, everybody's pouring in. Yo, my guy Thor, man. Yee. Yo, tell a friend and tell a friend, well done. Tell a friend and tell a friend, share it out. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. It is a beautiful thing, man. The Equinox is upon us, and you know what? We're going to get right in it. Oh, KT Raider, yo. Said he's going to be at training camp on Sunday, bro. Listen, KT Raider, hit my inbox. I need a favor from you, my guy. That's a beautiful thing, man. Enjoy yourself there. Chris Nessel, what's good, bro? Bearded Goon, my guy, man. Look, yo. Few things. And I just saw somebody mention it up there, man. Exacting Ed, always with the information and not the affirmation. Is we gonna talk about Derek Carr fumbling today? I'm just kidding. Yo, you know what I like about it though? When he fumbled, they made him run. Fumble the ball, you run. Accountability. I love it. I love this new staff, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. So look, we got a lot going on today, y'all. I know y'all have heard. I've been at work. Everybody been dropping content. You've already heard. Denzel Good was at practice today. And the great Kenyan Drake is practicing for the first time since suffering a broken ankle last season. His recovery has been a long time coming. You know, I'm hearing that he looks great. You know, things have been really competitive through camp from what I understand. There's competition throughout the first team on the O-line. I'm hearing that Andre James and Lester Cotton have gotten most of the snaps, which is and Colt Miller, which is great. So, I mean, maybe, you know, shout out to Sanjeet T, man. That's another GOAT. And then Sanjeet said that the Raiders were really, really high on Lester Cotton. And it's looking like that's coming to fruition, man. It's looking like it's coming to fruition, man. But there's competition all over. They didn't have a lot of 11 on 11 stuff today, from what I understand. They had a lot of individual drills. Man, it's going to be a beautiful thing. So hopefully at some point we see Bilal Nichols and Hankins, man. Hopefully they'll be back. You know, I feel good about them being back. I feel like if it was going to be a long-term situation, they would have addressed it already. We said it yesterday, man. But, yo, we're going to just get into what's going on in the nation, y'all. We got 57 in the room. Hit them likes, hit them thumbs up. You know what I mean? Get wasted. I hope more of y'all show me. Oh, man, it's getting spooky now. We got almost 70 in the room. Just that quick. Raider Nation for life. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. Wasted. What about Vernon Butler? We have lost 3 DTs. Listen, man, Vernon Butler is a guy out of Buffalo. He's a Louisiana Tech guy. He played at the same school that Justin Ellis played at. I didn't expect, when Vernon Butler first came here, you know, a lot was made of Vernon Butler. Vernon Butler was, I think he's a former second-round pick. He was a high pick for the Buffalo Bills. He never lived up to the dream. He's a guy that has a lot of talent and hasn't lived up to the dream. But when we drafted the way we did, I kind of thought Vernon Butler wouldn't make the roster, man, because Pecco is a guy that I have circled to make the roster. I didn't think he would make it over Big Hank or Thick Frame Farrell or, you know, Matthew Butler, of course. These guys are the guys that we brought in young. Bilal Nichols, a guy we gave a big free agent money to. So I thought that Vernon Butler was on a fence anyway. But we've seen nothing from him throughout OTAs and now training camp. And I don't think it's looking good for Mr. Vernon Butler. I'm just going to be honest. So whatever they do, they need to go out there and address this, because our defensive line, I'm getting a little concerned now. Now, if Bilal Nichols and Jonathan Hankins is here, and we got the young boys, you know, I was looking at, you know, Vernon Butler as being a cut candidate anyhow. So I'm not really that concerned about it. But it all depends on the health of Mr. Jonathan Hankins and Mr. Bilal Nichols. How long will these guys be out? Like I said yesterday, and I'm going to keep pounding this in. If middle of next week, these guys aren't on the field in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and we don't have more of a grasp of what's going on, then I'm going to get worried about it. I'm not going to lie to you. Mo, in the place to be, what's the deal? I don't think Vernon Butler makes the roster. Matthew Butler would be that dude. Mark it down. Oh, Mo, I am a huge proponent of Matthew Butler. Even when we were doing our draft breakdowns, he was one of the guys that I had as one of my tackles that I wanted to get in the lower rounds, because Matthew Butler is a guy who had the benefit of getting that 5th year of eligibility in college because of COVID. He's a full-grown man, bro. A full-grown man. And the thing about Matthew Butler that I like is the maturity level, the talent, the versatility at his size and his skill set. I think Matthew Butler will be a problem very, very soon, y'all. Shout out to my brother, Mo Moten, writing extraordinaire, Bleacher Report extraordinaire, Sports Night extraordinaire. I mean, just one of the best writers in all of the National Football League. You know what I mean? And also, when it comes to Raider Nation, he is a true Raider. He loves the Raiders. He writes from a true place. Support my brother Mo Moten. If you're not following him on Twitter, do so. And if you're not following the YouTube channel, Mo, if you don't mind, put it in the link. Go support our brother Mo, man. He's a real Raider, man, and my guy. Appreciate you, my guy, for pulling up. 70 or so. Oh, wait, 70 or so online and only 20. Oh, only 28 likes. Thank you, brother. Get wasted, man. And salute our brother Halo as always, man. Wasted. I don't care if they're just running laps. Raider football is back. Tony, I got issues. Listen, bro, I told y'all yesterday I was having some Tyrone Bigham's withdrawals from no football, bro. I'm so glad we got something to talk about, brother. LV Maximus in a place to be. The official security for Mount Shieldmore and Raider Nation Unlimited. My brother, appreciate you, man. Keep pounding it in. That's what she said. Oh! You damn right, brother. Thor, what is the deal? Thor, how are you holding up, bro? It's 112 out there in Vegas, dog. I pray that you're in the pool right now, brother. Thor with his lovely home, his lovely wife. Great person, man. Love that man, man. Hey, Wasted, I asked Graphic this, and I want to ask you, what camp battles are you looking at or highlighting? I mean, there's a few. The biggest camp battle that we have is at guard. You know what I mean? The John Simpson, Denzel Good, Lester Cotton, Dylan Parham, Jermaine Illuminor hodgepodge that we have going. We have to see how this is going to play out. Now, to be honest with you, I would actually like if Lester Cotton is a guy he projects to be what they're saying he is. I would love it if John Simpson becomes the guy that they're saying he is. And I would love it if Alex Leatherwood lives up to the dream and be the guy that he says he is. And Dylan Parham could sit and learn and be that kind of swing guy that we need, and maybe groom him maybe to be the center in waiting if Andre James doesn't play any better than he did last year, man. Anthony Estrada, Wasted treating DC like he first started playing football, as a kid. You fumble, give me a lap. That's right, man. Why not? He's not a beyond reproach. See, I like the fact that they coaching him like that. Tom Brady wasn't beyond reproach. If you expect perfection, you shoot for the moon and you fall somewhere in the stars, right? That's what we're looking for. We can't coddle Derek. And he's not asking to be. I think Derek likes to be coached hard, but I think he likes people that around him that are doing the right thing because he gives his all. He wants the organization to do the same in return. And I have no, I think this is the marriage made in heaven, man. And I think that the Gruden years was something that Derek needed in his maturation. And I think these years with Josh McDaniels and this team and this squad that's around him is going to take Derek to his full potential as a football player. I don't think he'll ever be in a better situation than this. So, we got to get them. That's why I call it the Raider Equinox, the perfect time. This is it. There's nothing that you could say that, he don't have, right? And even with the offensive line started trending in a more positive direction at the end of last year. That was a part of the reason why we made the playoffs, because the offensive line started getting more of a push up front. They were protecting Derek, and we were able to establish the run. And Josh Jacobs ran it down everybody's throat at the end of the season. Y'all heard Daniel Malero. Get wasted with your brother Wasted. Pay the tab. Yes, sir. Wasted facts, brother Mo, a real one. You already know, man. That's all I mess with, bro. New podcast, Silver and Black today is buzzing. We out here. But right now, it's about you, my brother. Hey, man, listen. It's about all of us, man. It's a nation, right? Everybody eats, brother. Everybody eats, man. Shout out to Mo. And shout out to your podcast, brother. You're wasted. Twitter won't let me message you. Look me up. Same name. Nah, I definitely will, bro. I definitely will. Yo, man. We got a legend in here. Hold on. Yo, Chuck, what's good? Peace to the God. Yo, what's good? Yo, we got a legend. The mayor of Raider Nation himself, Doc ENT's in the place to be. And before I get on a tangent, before I get on a roll like I've been known to do, we got to pay some bills here. Adelanto Stadium, Week 0, kickoff 2022, the official party for Raider Nation, hosted by Doc ENT, Samoan Raider, Mitchell Renz, the great Mitchell Renz, and Mount Shieldmore, Hammer, Andy, Doc ENT. I said it again. We got to say, yo, the name's so nice, you got to say it twice. And myself, Wasted Talent. We will be in the place to be. Corrupt will be in the place to be. Too Short will be in the place to be. Stuart Schwieger, former Raider safety. The great Warren Sapp will be in the place to be, and many, many others. You don't want to miss this. My God, it's like a Raider homecoming. You never know who might show up, y'all. We can't reveal everybody, but it's going to be a beautiful thing. And then after, you're at the kickoff party, if you so choose to, and I know you will, you want to purchase them tickets, man, at canx.com and attend the Burning Trees Festival, headlining Rick Ross, Luda, The Game. Oh, wait, is The Game still on? I could have. It's so many people, man. I'm just fucking it all the way up, man. Soldier Boy Tell 'em will be up in the place to be. Listen, bro, you don't want to miss it. Mount Shieldmore, Raider Nation, Week 0. Then after that, Burning Trees Festival. Be the best money you ever spent. Come on out. All my moderators, put the link in the chat. But let me get back to it. We got to get back to the Bees Naive. Mo Moten. My top camp battles: right tackle, cornerback, right guard, defensive tackle, and wide receiver 3. Mo, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I smell what you're cooking there, but the right tackle battle per se, I don't think is really. I mean, look, man, I don't think it's a real battle at this point. I think Alex Leatherwood is the guy that's probably going to be a right tackle. I don't think it's as much of a battle as we think, man. I think Alex Leatherwood, I have a lot of faith in Alex Leatherwood. But cornerback is a big one because we don't even have a full assortment of the guys that we have scheduled to be corners. And there's a guy named Trayvon Mullen, who I think is the best corner on our roster, who is not even healthy right now. And he's going to lose ground because I've been hearing good things about Amik Robertson, man. Amik is playing okay. We know we have Nate Hobbs in line. We know Lak Yasin is going to get one of those spots. Anthony Averett is a guy. I thought it was going to be between Mullen and Averett that's going to have to battle it out. But Mr. Amik Robertson is showing improvement, even at his short stature, man. Maybe the key to Amik Robertson is he'll be a guy that will allow Nate Hobbs to play outside from time to time, and they can switch from slot to playing outside, and it'll make us a little more, should I say, a little more mobile with our matchups based off of the situation, man. So, yo, man, it's about time for Trayvon Mullen to come in and earn his keep, fellas. Kenny, what's going on, bro? Yo, big bro in the place to be. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, them camp battles are looking real good. The sneaky camp. Javon Brown versus Divine Diablo. Now, see, Mo, do you think, and I'm going to be honest with you, chat, what do you think? I think there's a way that you can feature both of them guys on the field at the same time. Can we not? I don't think it needs to be necessarily a battle at that point. I mean, you can line Diablo at the other outside backer. But those camp battles are looking real good, man. Ruben Russ, in the interview, someone said that Derek and the players are the ones who decided to run. Coaches didn't make them run. Self-accountability. Ruben Russ, not for nothing. Whoever's doing it, Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Because if there's one hole in Derek's game, it is fumbling the football. He doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, but he does fumble a lot. He kind of is one of the top guys in the league at fumbles. So if that's something that can be fixed by culture, I love it. Yo, Odom Jibs, you bugging. Maurice Ngakwe the GOAT. You right. that's Mo twin brother right there, man. Yeah, bugging. I heard that Carr was talking to Parham after the fumble snap, so it seems like it was both of them. They both ran the lab. Hey, shit, man, why not? Tony, I got issues. I'm hearing Andre James is taking the snaps. That shows McDaniel actually had a plan centered around who was here when he got here, when he got the job. Salute Nation, bro. That's the only way to start a job. I think that coaches that come to a team looking to do a total rebuild and knockdown, a lot of times fail. I think it's best to kind of cook with the ingredients that were left in the cupboard, man, and then improving on them. You know, I feel like, you know, that's always the best policy when you take over a new job in the National Football League, because you don't have the liberty of time at that point to rebuild the program. No matter what they say to you, they tell you, listen, we're going to give you the latitude to rebuild this thing, get who you want, get your guys, get your players. What winds up happening is, in the interim, the fan base gets restless and nobody wants to hear it, and they move on. And then what winds up happening is another coach comes and fucking builds the house off the foundation that you've laid down. So I think it's better to go that way. My man, Big Mike, what's the deal, brother? Oh, Red 805, you out already, bro? You tweaking, bro. Come on, bro. JP Lacasse, wasted. Do you think we are holding the money for injuries, etc.? I think they're holding the money, man, because they have to see what they have in their locker room. I'm not mad about this, man. A lot of these veterans that are out there, man, will be out there in another week or two unless somebody has a catastrophic injury. It's always like that. That's why there's a free agent pool. I just think that, you know, the powers that be in the National Football League are smartening up, and people aren't just signing names. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times you fall victim to having big former names that are getting big former name contracts and having fucking pedestrian production. This league is about production. So if I can get it from an unknown and do the same thing for a guy that I'm paying $10 to $12 million, I think that's better. They'll both play, but when you're in nickel, you'll have primary two linebackers. Yeah, I know that. And I think that guy's going to be Javon Brown, to be honest with you. I hope it's Devon Diablo, but Javon Brown is such a superior coverage linebacker, man, that I really think that in nickel, Javon Brown's our guy. I think that's why he was brought here. The thing about it is, how much are we going to be in nickel? You know what I mean? Because Patrick Graham likes to mix it up. So I think that situations will dictate the formation, and I think there's going to be enough snaps to go around, to be quite honest with you. Kenneth Bryant, he says it every day. Y'all gotta understand, this man right here is a legend. Hobbs is our best DB, and I concur, bro. Well, you know, him and Murray. Perriman will be on the field most of the snaps. He'll share the field with Javon Brown and Devon Diablo. Yeah, Mo, and like you were saying, but, you know, I don't think we'll be in nickel, you know, 45% of the time. You know what I mean? He uses so many different sub packages, man, that I think everybody's going to get their snaps. I don't think there'll be a discernible difference between, you know, Brown or Diablo as far as how they're going to play. Because, like I said, situation dictate. Now, we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Javon Brown's probably going to be that other linebacker on the field until we see how Devon Diablo covers. I could be jumping the gun because we know Devon Diablo is a guy who used to play safety. So let's see how that all works out. Now, if Devon Diablo can cover as well as Javon Brown and be as active and fast as he is, man, we might have a star in the making. So Hobbs ain't the best corner on the roster. I say give him some burn outside situation, give him a chance to expand. Chuck, man, Chuck DeJeda. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It looks like Chuck DeJedi, but DeJeda, you know, I hope so I'm pronouncing it right. If I am fucking it up, let me know. I would like to see Nate Hobbs. A lot of people tell me that they don't. I get torn by this because this guy played at an all-pro top 2 or 3 at his position at nickel level. But I don't think there's any harm in lining Hobbs up outside and seeing what you have, especially in the preseason, man. Let's see what he has. I have no problem with that. And I like that fit in that formation if you keep Amik Robertson, because Amik Robertson is an ideal guy to play at slot corner. He's ideal for that. So if you move Hobbs to the outside, you can have both of them guards on the field at the same time, and then you have more defensive back depth. I would love it, man. I read that already. Mo, for now, it looks like the Raiders' new coaching staffs think they can get more out of last year's O-line. Might run it back with that week 1 lineup from last year. See, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? See, because Denzel Good, if Denzel Good is close, like as far as, what they see to John Simpson or Lester Cotton, they're going to play the young guy. It behooves them to play the young guy. I think that especially John Simpson towards the end of the season kind of figured some things out on his own, right? Now, we know that, John Simpson stepped in for Denzel Good at left guard, right? But if Jonathan Simpson comes in and balls out and improves on the way he was playing at the end of the year, I think you got to kind of leave him on that left side of the line, right? And then on the right side of the line, that is where all our questions lie, right? So Alex Leatherwood, you know what I'm saying, is going to battle it out. And I think Alex Leatherwood has that in hand. And I think right guard is the position in question. Denzel Good can play all up and down the line, and that's why it's good to have him in the building. But I really, really, really hope that one of the young guys beat him out. I do. I like Denzel Good. I'm a fan of Denzel Good, but I would like to have Denzel Good be one of those guys that you can just put in whenever. You can use him in a jumbo package or something like that, and that'd be great for us to have like kind of an offensive line with competent guys, just in case if anyone goes down, we don't miss a beat. Thorhelm, Abram might get cut by the OG vet. I don't know, man. I don't think that would be advantageous to the Raiders cap situation. I don't see that, man. Wasted. Who will Abrams be battling camp with? And I promise no more questions. Like, no, Tony, you keep, bro. I love the questions. Yo, everybody, ask as many questions as you want. That's what makes this shit great. I love, bro. I think Jonathan Abrams is battling the close of Deron Harmon, but I think that really that's kind of a exercise in futility. I think they're going to look at what Jonathan Abram does right, and they're going to put him in the situations for him to be successful, because you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater with Jonathan Abram. He's too good of an athlete. He has too good of a football mind, and he's an impactful player when on the field. You just got to put him in the right situation to be successful. So in some of these sub packages, you can use him as kind of like a third corner or something like that. Not third corner, but a third safety, kind of like / will linebacker. I think that would be, and we've talked about this, use him in the Jabril Peppers role with the Giants last year. Wasted. Not only is Denzel Good cleared, we restructured his contract from $3 million to $1 million. We have $22.5 million in cap space. Now we have 3 DTs on the publish, which is with Vernon Butler. So my thing is that, are we loading up to take a swing at somebody? Because it's looking that way. I just like the way that this organization is not bringing someone in before they get a good look at these guys. Now, this is the first time they're really able to get their hands on these guys to see what they have. So I'm going to give them a couple of days to see what they have in the classroom, see how some of these guys move, see if they like their attitude, see if they fit schematically, and then go out and bring in the perfect person, and you have the money. See, I like the way that they have their cap, because like they've always said, I heard Dave Ziegler said this when he took the job. He goes, free agency is a year-round process. And that is excellent, man, because I always remember when somebody would demand a trade in the middle of the season, or something will happen, or someone will get surprised cut, or just whatever. The Raiders would never be able to be players because we never have enough cap space and or money, or there was something going on where, we're trying to move the team. Mark Davis is trying to conserve money. Now we're number 1 in ticket sales in the league. We're one of the teams that's out there that has, one of the most beautiful facilities in football. People definitely want to come here. There's no state income tax. We've all unpacked this. Another big advantage the Raiders have, as opposed to back in the day going to Napa Valley, is being able to be home going to training camp. So at night, the rookies don't get that experience of going away to some shitty college dorm and like going away, but they just came out of college. So now they have one of the most beautiful facilities in the league, man. It's no more just working out in the park and stuff. So I think we're going to get some guys that are really, really prepared, comfortable, healthy, and happy. Yo, come on, Tony, I got issues. You don't have to stop with the questions. That's why they go live. That's right, brother. That's exactly why we go live, bro. Sean Johnson correcting himself. The producer of the show is wrong. He said it's incorrect. Not 22.5, it's 21.2. Bro, Sean, tomato, potato, man. Whatever, man. GC, Meek Robinson played outside, and he played well outside. But I think in the National Football League, him being the size that he is, I think he would be a really good slot corner, man, because a lot of playing, I'm not slot corner, but nickel corner, because a lot of being what nickel corner is just keeping the play in front of you. You know, kind of being in the middle of the field. I think Meek Robinson, with his level of aggression, his size would be great, man. I would love to get him there. The Jedi, I was right. Thank you. I thought I was an idiot. I feel like I haven't seen anything from Darius Phillips. I heard he's a good kick returner. I haven't seen one snap of Darius Phillips in Cincinnati. I don't really get a lot of Bengals games. I didn't see him do anything against the two times we played him. You know what I mean? I would love to see it. That's why I'm really going to watch the Hall of Fame game this year, especially because we're in it. But I hope that some of these guys that we're kind of wondering why they were brought in will get some burn in that Hall of Fame game so we can get a good look at them, man. Linnell Walker, I think a lot of our remaining cap will get rolled in the next year. Yeah, especially if we're not able to come to a common accord with Darren Waller this year. It'd be good to have the space to just absorb it and for it not to be a big deal and to go out in free agency and bring in another top, 20 or 30 player on his roster. That'd be dope, man. Oh, you say I can't hear you, brother? You sure? Hey, everybody in the chat, man. Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me as the dude trolling, man? Y'all can hear me, man? 1-2-1-2. Make sure that y'all are putting it up. Damn, I'm missing some of these comments. Let me get back up. Yo, we got over 163 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted. Hey, yo, and if you already haven't, if you're in here, you're new, you're watching from the sideline, you're trying to make a decision, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Wasted is on a road to 5,000 subs, man. Help me get there, brother. Jonathan Abram will start, but Deron Harmon was going to get the snaps, especially in the too high safety look. Yeah, they're going to bring Jonathan Abram down in the box and Deron Harmon. A lot of the, I think that too high safety look is predominantly going to be one of the look. I think it's going to be one of the dominant looks, based off of what we got to deal with in the AFC West. So, I mean, bro, I think starting is like a schematic thing. Now, it's not because a lot of teams don't stay in their base defense as much as they used to. All these sub packages and the way that these guys coach, if you make the team and you have meaningful minutes out there, you're gonna get as many snaps as the next guy. Wait a minute, we got a new member of the channel, Chris Mendoza, man. Thank you, my brother, and everybody in the chat. If you already haven't become a new member, please become a new member. We got some exciting things coming. We got merch coming to y'all during the season. We got some members only lives with some special people. And I'm telling y'all something, man. Shit is going to get real this season, man. The price of business has just gone up, man. Johnny Watson, you might have answered already, Wasted, but do you think we'll get another DT before the season starts? I definitely think we will. You can't go into this season. If one of these guys are hurt, you're going to have to bring somebody else in. I think that is 1,000% yes. Big Mike Raider, what are your expectations for Kenyan Drake this season? I would like to see him used similar to how the Patriots used James White a couple years back. I think Kenyan Drake is going to probably, if not he's going to get almost as many of the snaps as Josh Jacobs do. I think that Kenyan Drake, based off of what I saw Josh McDaniels run in New England, and we don't know exactly what he's going to run here yet, but if he runs anything close to what he ran in New England, I think that Kenyan Drake and Josh Jacobs are going to be like our dual feature backs. And I also believe that Kenyan Drake is going to have probably a better season statistically than Josh Jacobs because of the threat he possesses catching the ball out of the backfield. And we love to use those kind of check down passes and stuff like that. I think Kenyan Drake's going to go crazy this year. I think he's going to be a fantasy sleeper, to be quite honest with you. I think with the addition of Jones, it is going to play well into Perriman's game. What do you think? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, bro. We're gonna have to see, man. Because the thing with Denzel Perryman, a lot of times, man, I get a little leery with Denzel Perryman because he's always been very, very injury prone. I don't want to speak that into fruition, but I hate putting all my eggs in the Denzel Perryman basket. I really, really wish that we had somebody that could step in right now that is close to the level of play that he's at. Even though he's pretty great, though. Ways to speak on our running back room. Who's my top four? My top four is, Josh Jacobs, Kenyan Drake, of course, Brandon Bolden, and Zeus, Zamir White. That's my top four. I hope Colin don't mess up his career like he did when he played for the 49ers. Who are we talking about right now? Yeah, Raider Casper, yes. And also Vernon Butler is not on the PU. He is on not the PUP list. Where's Vernon Butler? He's on another list. Vernon Butler is on the physical. No. Bilal Nichols is on the physically unable to perform. That's the PUP list. Vernon Butler was placed on the PUP non-football injury list. So who knows what that means? Is that drugs? Is that something else? I don't want to say drugs. Let me not say that. Forget I said that. But what does that mean? You know what I mean? So it's a non-football injury. It could be anything, man. It was kind of like when Trent Brown had that situation, when we kept seeing that, we like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? You know what I mean? So I don't want to put anything out there like that. Everybody can hear me. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Chris Mendoza, and thank you, brother, for being a member, yo. Digital Prez, what's good? Prezi. Yo, Prez, man, you a fool, bro. Love you, bro. You had me crying, bro. Oh, my God, man. Salutations. Wasted in the nation. We need to blow. I can't say that. Pause. Will we start any starters at a Hall of Fame game? I don't know, man. I think those guys are pretty close to the vest. They probably won't, man. I doubt it, man. The NFI list, the non-football injury list. I was saying that before, so we don't know exactly what that injury is, man. It could be like a sickness, man, and I hope he's okay. Non-football injury could be like anything, man. It could be, whatever it is, I hope Vernon Butler's okay. God bless that guy. You know what I mean? Wasted. Did you hear Mitchell Renz say PR was following the wrong Chris Jones, mistaking the QB with the DT from the Chiefs? PR? Who's PR? I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Oh, my God. Thank you. We got a new subscriber in the place to meet. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Wasted. We go. NG to hit that bong, bro. Not me, brother. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. Wasted does not ever do anything like that. Wasted is very, very anti any controlled substance. I don't do any of that, bro. And matter of fact, I can't anyway. You know what I'm saying? I can't anyway. Not for my profession. I never could, brother. I can't jump walls. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, you said it could be the vid, Cal. It could be the vid, bro. Ruben Russ, he's not hurt while at practice or overweight. I don't know, bro. It's been all off season that he's been on that list, man. So I don't know, bro. I was really worried about Mullen having Yasin. Cat space and money. I see we wouldn't have a problem bringing in a quality number 2 if we need to. Yeah, that's right, bro. The only thing is that if you're going to make that move and you know that you're not going to really see what Mullen's going to be, you should probably do that now so you can have your pick. Wasted, yes, people thought we were going to trade for Chris Jones, the DT from the Chiefs. Mitchell Renz had the wrong Chris Jones. I mean, look, we all make mistakes, man. We all make mistakes, man. Let's not disrespect Mitch. It happens all the time. We all make mistakes. Guys got the same Chris Jones. I mean, come on, bro. It is what it is, man. I mean, everybody can have a fucking mistake. Devel McGune, thoughts on DJ Turner? I have him as a dark horse. Thing about it is because of the speed element and everything, but it's hard for me to have an opinion about DJ Turner because we haven't seen anything from him yet. Like all of these dark horse and sleepers, I need to see some game film before I start saying any of this stuff. You know what I mean? I need to start having some game film, man. Seriously, man. I have no dark horses or sleepers until I see people on the field. Then we can really make a real summation of this. Yo, my brother, Hammer, my bro, my Mount Shieldmore alumnus is in the place. Y'all, shout out to my bro Hammer. And if you haven't subscribed to my brother Hammer, make sure y'all go leave up out of here and go run it up for my bro. You know what I'm saying? Mount Shieldmore is like, yo, man, let me tell you something, man. We linked in like that, man. Make sure. And plus, he's so damn talented too, bro. So damn talented, bro. What's your take on the signing of, now see, Matthias Farley? I remember Matthias Farley from Notre Dame, right? I'm a big Notre Dame guy. And to be honest with you, I'm glad they went out, and because I've been crying for them to go out and get another safety. Right now, Matthias Farley, bro, is a guy that is no world beater. You know what I mean? He's definitely no world beater. But, you know, he's a young body. You know, he brought it in 2010, 11 tackles in 2020 for the New York Jets. Well, shit, he had, as far as assists, he had 24 tackles for the Jets. He had 16 combos, no interceptions. No intercept. Wait, it has 3 career interceptions, right? Let me see. Hold on. So he's been in since 2016. Damn, I'm starting to get old. 2016, Indianapolis. 2017, he had 2 picks. 2018, he had 1 pick. 2019 for the Jets, he really didn't play much. So I mean, he's a depth guy. Hopefully, you know, we're bringing him in, and I think a lot of the breadcrumbs go back to, you know, our you know, one of our assistant coaches, man, because look, they have to make sure that they have guys they're familiar with. I just wanted them to go out there and get a guy who's a safety by trade, man. And people are saying he's a sleeper and all this and that. Let's pump the brakes on that. I'm just glad we have more bodies in that safety room because we need it. We have a lot of UDFAs there. We already got the closer. He's a little long in the tooth. We got Jonathan Abram. I think the way that we're going to use Abram is not going to be like deep. So you got to have more guys in the room. So Gillespie's got to step up, right? Palomalu, all of these UDFAs. Let's see if some of these guys can make this team. Bugsy Raiders, salute, bro. Respect to you, man. Wasted. Which of our returning players have the most upside in terms of improvement, bro? Man, we have so many players on this roster, man, who have a lot of talent. But I think Trayvon Merring is a guy, man, who I think that guy can be one of the 2 or 3 best players at his position in football. He has that level of talent. And I think by him being here and being another year wiser, adjusting to the speed of the National Football League, working on his hands. I mean, last year he would have probably had like 6 or 7 interceptions. He dropped a few last year. I think it's Trayvon Merring, man. Trayvon Merring is going to be the guy, man. For real. I think he's going to guy that's going to take the step from being a really good rookie to a damn near all-pro player, if not an all-pro. Foster Moreau showed a different type of energy at the presser that we haven't seen. Showed more personality. He'll play a big impact on our success this season. Gut feeling. Bro, Make or Break series. If y'all already haven't checked it out, go check it out. A little quick vid I dropped a few weeks ago on Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau is one of the big keys to our team. See, we need those guys that are downstream from the Devontae Adams, Darren Wallers, and Hunter Renfrows from the world to really show and prove, because of the simple fact that there's so much attention paid to superstar players, and they're going to get theirs. They're going to eat. But when it's your time to shine and produce, successful teams have guys all over the roster who are making plays. And I think Foster Moreau is a guy who could start probably on more than half of the other teams in the National Football League. He has that level of talent. It's just the fact that when you're playing with a Darren Waller, you don't get that many opportunities. He has like an 83% catch radius. I mean, not radius, but catch percentage. So, you know, 83% of the time you throw the ball and target him, he's going to bring that ball in. And that's a great thing. He is not a great devastating blocker, but he's a really good blocker. So when he's on the field and some of the stuff that we run, us having Jacob Johnson, bro, telling you something, man. Foster Moreau is going to be a guy that should really, really be big for us in the red zone as well because of his size. Man, he's 6'4". They don't call him Baby Gronk for nothing, man. Crasper at Hammer's house. LOL, perfect. Read my comment just before your comment. Ha ha ha. Hammer time. That's right. It's my bro, man. In the place, man. Bro, what do you mean, Colin? Why are we talking about Colin Kaepernick, bro? What are we talking about? What happened with Colin Kaepernick? Has he been brought back in? Like, what's going on with Colin Kaepernick? I'm lost. I've been at work all day. Y'all gotta fill me in. I only know about the news that I saw before I got on. I read over it, but I've been kind of ripping and running today, man. I'm not as prepared as I normally am. Trayvon Merrin lead the Raiders in interceptions this year. Mark it down. Mo, that is a fact. I'm with you on that, bro. But you know what, man? If we got a safety that's leading us in interceptions, I hope it's a double digit. Like, I hope he has a phenomenal year, bro. A Ed Reed-esque kind of year. Would love it, man. Isaac Walker. Abram gets Moss consistently, bro, and that's a fact. But what Abram doesn't do is that he doesn't give up much ground when he's going downhill. He's in the tackle box and he's closer to the line of scrimmage. The closer Abram is to the line of scrimmage, the better for me. I think he's going to be somebody that we can really, really use in that capacity, and everyone in the league knows that, man. Sebastian got Phylon needs a call right now. Bro, y'all keep saying that. They brought Phylon in. They must have looked at his medicals, and it wasn't working out the way they thought. If we already got 3 guys that are on a pup list, we don't need a fucking 4th. Why sign a guy? Like, unless he's completely healthy, I'm not taking a flyer on Darian Phylon until then, man. What's up? I want Odell. Maybe in the middle of the season. That's why you got all that damn cap money, man. Raider Jimmy CT. What's up, Wasted? Last night was comedy with Mount Shieldmore and Gruden. Oh, yeah. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen that, go to my brother Dox's channel, man. And go check that out, man. We were clowning, man. We had a great time last night, man. And my brother Prez is on his job. Yo, tickets to Atalanto CanX Fest. Right there. That's the link, y'all. Hit that link. If you're close, you're in the California area, even if you're not, we're going to be out there rocking with us. We hope that y'all come and join us and support that. Will Mark Davis ever give the okay for alternate black and silver helmet and alternate universe? DeVille McGoon, bro, I have no idea. I hope he doesn't. Man. I hope the Raiders always keep the classics, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to see no alternates, man. F that. Tony, I got issues. I'm 40 plus years as a Raider fan. I've never went into a season this well informed. Thank you, Wasted, and the whole Mount Shieldmore fan, Raider Nation for life. Brother, that makes my heart feel good. That's what we try to do, man. We want to keep all of this information flowing because I believe that we're the best fan base in professional football and history, bro. What's up, brother? Finally back listening to the Raiders news with my brother Wasted, my man, Naaman Washington. I appreciate you for pulling up. We got over 180 in the room, y'all. Get wasted. Nate Hobbs is gonna ball Pitt this year. I hope so, bro. I hope so. If I just hope Nate Hobbs takes another step forward. It's kind of hard for him to even be better than he was. But man, if he's better than he was last year, oh my God, everybody, see, and this is the thing that I love about the Raiders. People that are paying the Raiders. I was in the spaces the other day with a bunch of supposed football minds, and they were saying the Raiders are going to finish 4th in the AFC West. And they were pointing to all these things like our defense and this and that. And bro, we have a whole remade program here. And they're putting their eggs in the basket of Denver with a rookie head coach who's done nothing in the National Football League, and Russell Wilson going to a team with a worse offensive line than he did when he left, with worse offensive skill positions than the team he left. Denver doesn't have better, like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. I'll take them any day over Jerry Jeudy and them guys there. Chuck the Jedi. Phylon was brought back in March and left with no deal. Can we let that go? There's clearly something that they didn't feel was worth signing him for, I think. And bro, his knee exploded. And like, not for nothing, if you look at the reason why we beat the Chargers, man, the biggest reason we beat the Chargers was Darius Phylon and Max Crosby's. So, listen, Darius Phylon healthy? Hell yeah, I want him here. I don't want a guy here that we have too many. That's the reason why I was excited for them to sign all of these young defensive tackles so we could finally have a full assortment of guys to bring in and out so that we don't wait for one guy to come back that's hurt all darn season. Wasted, what's good on this wonderful thick frame Thursday? Robert Aguiar, my God. Thick frame nation, you already. It's beautiful. It's thick frame, it's hot frame, and I got torn out the frame, bro, because it is. I was exhausted today, bro. I almost didn't go live today, but I'm telling you. Doc Holliday. Moreau quotes philosophers in the huddle. He's an interesting character. As long as he catches touchdowns and blocks on the blind side and helps get guys free, he can quote whatever the hell he wants, guys. Y'all do me a favor. Help get the thought bots out of here. Shit is real. The bots are just nasty today. Yes, they are. They must know Morgan Freeman rolled up in the place, man. You didn't miss much, Ryan Rangel. Do you think the guys on the PUP list will be ready for week 1? I think that if these guys aren't ready within the next couple of weeks, you got to start making, other plans. So I think if like especially like Trayvon Mullen, bro, Trayvon Mullen having that injury that late, if you can't see what you have in him, you got to do something, bro. You got to go out and bring if it's putting him on the injury list to a certain point and let him get healthy or what, we don't know. But we can't go into the season with guys on the pup list. We can't. I want us to have our full roster week 1. I mean, damn, we know that as the season goes on, you're going to lose guys. Guys going to be an injury list, all of that. But you don't want to start off week 1 waiting for somebody to come back, man. Wasted. I made my comment to all the Shieldmore brothers. Thank you, Anthony Estrada, man. We really appreciate y'all. I appreciate all of y'all every day. Valley Podcast. Andy was far yesterday, bro. LOL. If you know, you know. Man, that was somebody else out there. They was bucking, farting, doing something, goddammit. Tonga active. Parham starting center week 1, mark it down. Hey, man, if he is, he is. I doubt it. He's a rookie, man. I don't see that happening, bro. Even though he's a beast. Leave the chaps at home. It's going to be blazing like 1999 out here. You already know, bro. Wasted. I'm worried about this O-line. If they can hold up against the rest of the D ends in our division, I'm glad to see that boy is back at practice. I am too, bro. That boy good, man. See, the thing about it is I'm not worried about our offensive line. I think our offensive line matured at the end of the season, man. I think that our offensive line is right on schedule to take a step forward and be one of the better ones, like in the AFC West, to be quite honest with you. Abram has over 220 tackles in the last 2 years. That's not even playing a full 16 games. He could be a god in the box under the right scheme. He's young and very formidable with his athleticism, and that's the fact. So I'm not super down on Abram. I just want him to be used properly. That's more so the caveat that I'm looking for. I feel like these coaches see these chess pieces and they're like, no. Why? Like, see, Gruden is the kind of guy where he tries to do the shit Al Davis used to do. Like Al Davis taking Nnamdi Asomugha, who was a safety in college and safety by trade, and saying, you're going to be a corner because he saw something in his skill set. But that's Al Davis. He's a special case. John Gruden's never been a guy that can do that. He tried to do that with like LaMarcus Joyner and a couple guys, man. I'm just all for seeing a player's talent and instead of trying to meld them to your system, putting them in the right position for their skill set. That's more so what I'm really looking for, man. Haha, that Twitter space was something, all right. I don't even know what y'all talking about, but y'all bugging. This is the first year that I'm watching you guys on YouTube. Been a Raiders fan since '77. Only won against the Dolphins. LOL. Lyle Alzada was the man. JP Lacassi, man, I'm glad this your first year. Don't make it your last year, bro. I feel like, man, this is some of the best entertainment if you're a Raider fan you can get, man. Selfishly. Walaikum salam, brother. Elmatic, what's the deal, brother? Digital Prez. It's about to get thick in here. It's always thick in here. It's always thick frame Thursdays, brother. Wasted. I know this isn't Raider related, but what do you think about Kyler Murray getting 5 years, $230 million with $160 million guarantee and $46 million per year? I think that I'm glad that Derek Carr didn't get that amount of money. That's the only thing I could think of. I think the quarterback market is getting a little crazy. But to be honest with you, it doesn't affect us. And I'm kind of glad that, we're playing the Cardinals because they ain't going to be able to put any players around that fucking guy. Kyler pouting his way into a contract. Hey, man. The wasted word of the day is areolas. Let me stop playing around. Ray Jarvillo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't get a chance to make a wasted word of the day, man. I just kind of, it's an impromptu live, man. I felt like kicking it with y'all today, man. Thoughts on the O-line bubble specifically. Woo. The hell's wrong with me? Been in the sun too long today. Bam Del Olaseni. I think Big Bam is a guy who's 26 years old, has not played a lot of football, and he's a project. And I think at best, he's going to be a practice squad guy this year, and I think at the worst, he might be in the first round of cuts. That's what I think about Big Bam, because we haven't seen anything from him. You don't go from not playing, at a super high level in college to coming to the NFL and dominating just because you're a big guy. Thor, your god uncle, what's good, you bug? Edward Ortiz, you blind Raiders would choke. Only good thing is y'all got is that y'all offense. Edward Ortiz, man, I need you to hate me. Thank you for the Raider hate. Please, Edward Ortiz, tell us who your team is, brother. Who is your team? The Cardinals ripped themselves off, bro. And I'm glad. I hope it's somebody in our division that does that dumb shit. Damn, it's bad enough my daddy left me. Now you won't let my mama promote her websites in here. Hammers, baby. y'all are sick, man. Sick. Hammers, baby is in here. In a place to be. Carr ain't the guy. I'm telling y'all, Ryan Adams, we will have none of that negativity in the Raider Equinox. Carr is the guy. We're going to the Super Bowl. You stop that shit. John Zilla, what's good, bro? It's right, man. Wait, hold up. Ghost 35 wasted. I feel like we can win this division. People looking at me stupid. I feel like we better. Yo, bro, people are dumb if they don't look at it like that. We can win this division. Bro, first of all, I think the reason why we can win this division is we're going to beat the Chiefs 2 times this year because we are built to beat them. We are built to beat them. And I also will tell you that I think that 1 to 11, we have the most talented offensive roster in the division. A lot of people like to elevate and canonize Justin Herbert to a place that he might go, but we don't know if he's going to go that way. But if you talk about Devontae Adams and Keenan Allen, I'm taking Keenan Allen. Talk about whoever they got over there with the Chargers playing tight end, I'm taking Darren Waller. Whoever, Mike Williams is decent, but he drops the ball a lot. Mike Williams is a guy that he looks like Tarzan, he plays like Jane. So look, man, we have the best offense in this division. Make no mistake about it. Patty Mahomes has lost his main weapon. So our offense, if we have a middle-of-the-road defense, everybody's in fucking trouble, man. I'm with it, man. Kyle Holt, I'm having a great day, bro. Great day. I get your point on Abram, but a DB can only play in the box is a liability. It's not really a liability, bro, if you come in here and you fulfill the role that they're asking you to play. It's not a liability, dog. Look, man, everybody has a skill set. People have figured that out in National Football League. Long gone are the days of you having, one guy, unless you got an all-pro guy that's close to that kind of level, they probably never leave the field. But the most of this is just chess. All these sub packages, all this stuff, they didn't have all this shit back in the 90s and the 80s and stuff like that. So you can't look at it so rigidly. Look at how, like, in certain scenarios, you have certain linebackers in the field. Certain scenarios, you have certain defensive tackles on the field. Certain scenarios, you have certain wide receivers and tight ends on the field. And it's no different with defensive backs. I have no problem with that. Mo is still in a place to be, man. Appreciate you. Don't force players to play a role they're not comfortable in. Put them in positions to utilize their skill set. Amik Robertson has been getting a lot of snaps on the boundary. It could help him. I think it could help him as well, Mo. But I think the thing with Amik is he's so aggressive. He'll be a good guy to move in and out and switch with Hobbs. Mark my words, man. Maybe if you needed like a 4th DB on the field, corner on the field or something like that. Wasted thinking and hate. I love the hate. Need it. I need you to hate me. Thought bots are back, yo. LV. Naming. Going to home games in Nashville. LV, I might see you in Nashville, bro. Philmatic, we are going to win this division. You damn right. I think Denver, man, with Russell Wilson, it's going to be tough to just sweep them like we've been doing. I think Russell Wilson is going to I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna split with the Denver Broncos, man. I hope we do. Hope we do sweep them. That'd be great because then we'll win a division. If we can wipe them and wipe the Chiefs, then we can win this division, man. No, not. We're about to have the best secondary in the division. Passing game coordinator Jason Simmons will get results everywhere he go. And yo, I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot Jason Simmons' name. I had a senior moment. Jason Simmons and our new safety that we brought in have a connection from Tennessee. That's probably why they brought him in. So, yo, man, Matthias Farley, man, played under Simmons in Tennessee, bro. So that's a good thing. Wait a minute. If you could pick to go to a game in LA, which would you go to? The Chokers or the Lambs? Probably the Chokers, man, because that's a divisional matchup. It means more. I agree with you, Wasted. I haven't felt this excited about football in a while. I just feel with the coaches we got, this team is built to make some noise, man. We all feel that, man. We can feel the juice rolling through, man. Pause. Will the Donkeys have Judy this season or will he be suspended? That remains to be seen, man. To be honest with you, man, whether they have him or not, Jerry Judy ain't going to help him, yo. Jerry Judy ain't going to help him because he's going to get smoked. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're coming up on an hour. We're going to pull this train into the train station, bro. I am exhausted, heat exhausted. I need to get some water. I need to recharge my mind. I want to tap in with you, nation. I want to keep this channel rolling and let y'all know that we are back in business. Every day we're going to be rolling, man. So let me tell you something, y'all. I'm going to answer these last few questions. Wasted, do you think we might see similar to Carr and Tate's Fresno years? Our defense needs more patchwork, but our offense is top-notch, high-scoring material. Xavier Foster, I hope we do see that, but it's kind of hard to say that because this is the National Football League. But I think that we're going to see something better because Derek Carr and Tay Adams has their connection, but Derek also has that very great connection with Darren Waller. And he has that great connection with Hunter Renfrow. And we got Keelan Cole and DeMarcus Robinson and all these guys, bro. This shit is going to be special, man. Special. Besides Andy Reid, we have the best coach in the division. Staley plays Madden too much, and Denver coaches a rookie. Rated Chaos facts. Thanks for getting this content out to the nation, brother. I appreciate y'all even listening to me, man. Listen, bro. Love all y'all, man. Pull up. We back at it, man. Get wasted with your brother Wasted on the way out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. My brother Thor Helm, 7:30 PST. Come fucks with us. Rated Nation for life, our story. You already know that's my guy. Y'all pull up on the bro. Digital Prez. Get your tickets to see the hottest event this year on the way out, y'all. But yo, we going to keep this train on track. Rated Nation Unlimited. Wasted Talent. Be blessed, man. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful night, man. This has been fire, man. Love all of y'all, man. We out of here.